It's another wonderful day here on Vela. The moon is out. It's very green. Wait, am I not playing Factorio? Hello, this is Running Robert, and today we are playing the Moons of Ardan. So this is a game out on Steam. Link will be in the description below. We are going to be playing through the demo, which is free. So check it out before you go. We're just going to get to a new game right now. We are not going to play with the tutorial. Pretty much this is what we have. I'm going to call this game Dyson Spear Project Light, just because of how it is. So pretty much what we have is we are on this wonderful little planet, which we need to build up and explore and colonize the rest of our solar system. And as you see, the rest of our wonderful solar system here has several planets on it with several different resources. You kind of figured out where this is going already, I hope. So first thing that we need to do is build our city center. So pretty much this is kind of where everything will go off of. So we'll go ahead and put that down. So as we get started, let's see, we can zoom in around it, make it look nice and pretty. So up at the top left here, we have our resources and currently what we have. So we have some wood and we have some biofilament. And that's about all we have at the moment. No population, but to make population, we go here. And we can build some shelters. Each one takes a single biofilament. Get that up there. And as this goes, we will go. And then, of course, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get our first little woodcutter's hut open first. So population moves kind of slow at the beginning. It happens, you know, gotta grow. And come on, boom. So we have one. You can see we have population 1 of 2. Each of these houses can fit a single person. All they need to do is have a access to City Hall. We're going to go ahead and build one more. And you see 3 huts, 3 things. The second thing they know, we don't know. They need something. We're not sure what that is. But there we go. So now that we have basic wood production going, we can look and they want food. They want some nutrient paste, and that is just delicious. We're going to go ahead and put it right there. Guess what? It needs people. So let's go ahead and let's build a couple of these out. 2. Okay, so that's 5. Oh, new milestone. So we got basic food production. So they want that paste. I don't think it's still green. I think we're good. Okay, so let's move our population. It's moving a little bit slow at the moment, but we will grow. Okay. Boom. Okay, so we've got new milestone. Now we have water treatment. Obviously, people need water. It's good. So what we're going to do, we're just going to kind of keep building off of this little area here. Come on, you. Let's go. Where can I go? Go over here. Let's get that water over here. So right now it's producing delicious, wonderful gray water, which is really not acceptable for what we need. So we're going to need this water purifier here. So let's go ahead and speed up time a little bit. And of course, houses. If we kind of come over here, we can see what they need is nutrient paste and water. Both those are not fulfilled, and we can have 2 people living in this house. Okay. We've unlocked something new with our what we gotten. So now we're going to go biofilament plant. It's biocrusher. Pretty much it makes our filaments. So right now you see we are out. So I cannot build any houses or anything that requires biofilaments except for this. So we will have to wait. We need 5 wood. So let's get that out there. And then our milestones have been reaching down here, which is pretty decent. Let's go ahead and we can build our water plant, because that actually will help us a lot, because then we'll have water and food, which means these places can be upgraded or they can hold more people. You can see a little guy, we can kind of go in there a little bit. Okay, and as you see up here, we have now citizens resources. So water, which we're haven't made yet. Come on in there. There we go. So you can kind of see at the top. Right now we make, it looks like we could make up to 6 a day, but we only generate 2 of the dirty water. So we're probably making 2, but you can see the consumption is only half a day. Nutrient paste, we're making plenty of nutrient paste, but we're not consuming that much. As you can see now, all of these are kind of upgrading as they're getting there. and our population is getting larger. So of course, next thing, let's get this bio crusher. Also nice there. And I just know from playing before, I'm gonna get another place for wood. Oh, come on. I want wood, and I want it up to like 100%. Oh, no. And here's one of the problems. All my wood is now going to this. We're actually gonna pause that for a second because, yeah, we don't need it. We're gonna let it fill up, the stockpile fill up a little bit. There we go. Let's go ahead and make another wood over here. Wonderful. Okay. Now we can go ahead and get it started. It is going to make this so we can actually make more houses, which is super nice because we like population. There we go. Okay. So we have 13 jobs, 15 population. Warehouse helps unlock extra things. Warehouse, we need wood and bio, which we definitely do not have at the moment. So we're, like I said, we're going to be on a little bit of a pause at the moment. This can produce up to 5 a day. And as you see, we're moving pretty quick here. No big deal. The next goal is 25 standards, which are my little people here for my little empire. So you're kind of looking at this at the moment, being like, okay, this is just a simple little, you know, build this, build that. And at the beginning it is, not going to lie, but as you kind of get more, you're going to deal with more resources and more people who can do more things. And the game definitely gets a lot more fun and a lot more interesting. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. So, we are now full of biofilament. So you can see that my stockpile here is growing. This can only hold 5. So obviously as our stockpile gets larger and larger, it's good. We want to kind of get it large so we have both wood and biofilament before doing our next step. Oh, and it's done. Can't fit anymore. Yeah, okay, we stopped for a little bit. One more, come on. Okay, so it is out of stockpile. Storage is free. They're going to continue to put resources into this. And then we're going to have back to the wood resources. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do, we've already gotten all of this stuff in there. So the next thing they want us to do is 25 standard and a warehouse. So it generates pollution, but ensures more global transportation. So let's go ahead. We're going to put another... Can't do that yet. Come on. Wait for this thing to fill up. I think it's 10 is what we have here. 9 we're going to find out in a second. Because I want the stuff to kind of move into the warehouse so I can actually use it. Okay. There we go. Now we're moving up. Okay. So what... And yeah, I moved up really quick. That is nice. Okay, so warehouse is good because we'll be able to store more stuff. Come on, I'm waiting for that final piece of delicious wood. Yeah, these stockpiles are pretty full. That warehouse would be super nice to have. And I can't build another city center until I get the warehouse. Let's go ahead and get that going. Let's build it over here. This is kind of like my little industrial district here. Okay, guys. Yep. Also want another woodcutter. Wood just seems to be an issue I have. So let's go ahead and take that out. We have 16 jobs and all the people we need at the moment. But we need 25. So let's go ahead and let's build this up a little bit. One more. There we go. Okay. So you can see our consumption of water has gone up to almost 1 a day for our population. So when you're looking at it, our water guy is over here. He can purify 6, but he's only getting 2. So we do need a little bit of more gray water here. Help with that. The nutrient paste, we're doing 2 a day, and this is making 5. Nothing else is needed. Perfect. Great. Okay, so now we need community center, which is our next thing here. And we will try to build that to encompass most of our buildings. And as they get there, we will be able to upgrade some of these buildings. So I need to reach 30 standard population. It's going to be pretty simple. I'm already there. Awesome. Now we get dwellers. So now we actually have dwellers and we have settlers. So you get them by pretty much upgrading the building. 2, 3. Let's go ahead and we can upgrade a couple of them. It's no big deal. But now they want clothing. We have 2 things open. We want new materials, is quarry for stone. And they want clothing. So demanding. So demanding. Okay. We come over here and you can see these guys have different options for building. So they want more. We need to build some stone, and then they want some clothing, which has taken some of our stuff. Okay, and we also need to reach 50 settlers. So that's a decent amount. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to upgrade what we can at the moment. It is going to take a lot of that biofilm away from us. So need to come here. The bio crusher is plenty of wood in there. So it's running pretty well. Okay, so we have everything we need at the moment. So I think we need to make a new center to start with, because I need to get the stuff over here. Let's go ahead and we can also make a little bit of a different area than what we have over here. Here we just kind of have a little bit of a city going, you know, no big deal. Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and make this something over here. I want to get that ore that's over there too. Make sure we got it. Yep. Okay, great. So our new little cities, we're going to start over here. First thing we're going to do, of course, put a community center in there because we want to build around it. As you see here, I didn't quite do a good job building around it. Go ahead, let's get this going. Right there, perfect. Okay, step 1, we're done. Okay, so step 2, let's get some houses around this guy. 2, because we're going to, of course, go open jobs. You see these guys, they are already can get a lot of people. This is going a lot quicker. Okay, so let's see. These guys really want clothing first. So let's go ahead. Let's get our first texture fiber farm. Texture fiber farm. I did say that correctly, but this needs stone behind it. So what do we need for stone? We need 7 of those. And I see plenty of wood. Biofilament's catching up. Let's get our stone quarry in there as soon as possible. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we're going to be over here. And let's put it over here. Cool. Now we're producing, so now we can go ahead and get the rest of this stuff. We also seem like we have plenty of wood. Not enough biofilm. That seems to be what's kind of hurting us at the moment. So we'll let it go for the moment. So let's go ahead and build up our industry. So let's go 1 here. Okay, so this produces 1 texture fiber a day. Let's go ahead and build this. This can produce up to 3 fabrics a day. And this is 3 and 5. Stone doesn't really have anywhere to go, so I'm okay with waiting on stone a little bit. Okay, what do we need? We need 3 stone. We got 2. As soon as I get that next one. Let's zoom in now. There's not enough workers yet. Oh, so here's the problem. Why is this going so slow? I don't have enough workers. So a couple ways I can solve that. 1, I can upgrade some of these houses, which they will get upgraded when we have enough people. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to build out our stuff around here. I want my people. I want my peeps, my settlers. Okay. There we go. Why we did that? I hope we've stockpiled some stuff. We really haven't stockpiled anything. But let's go with the clothing factory. Okay. 57 jobs. I don't have 57 people. Makes it a little harder to do. Go ahead and try to get up to that kind of spot. Okay. There we go. So we do have something going here. And we have clothing up there. Okay. So obviously we're going to need some more texture farms. Go ahead and put those in. This will now give me enough for 3 here, which means I can do fabric and clothing, which is kind of stuck at the moment because we don't have enough. continue on here. 4, 5. Okay, population's still good. Go ahead, get the second texture factory in. I think at this point, I do need to make some more biofilament. Like, I've been trying to fight it for a little bit. And 6. Okay. Okay, so now we have enough for these guys to go. They're producing 1 a day. They're starting their production. And then we should be able to get all the way to that. Ah, game saved. Wonderful. Okay. Oh, now we have our first clothing. So now you can see we make a clothing 2, and we're barely consuming any of it. So we're pretty good. So we can really kind of ramp this up a little bit. I do want more biofilament. I think I've decided. I definitely need it. Let's go ahead and build the factory over here. Let's just build it right here. I mean, I'm not in any kind of organization, let's be honest. There we go. And 50 settlers occurs now. Wonderful. Okay. Tools. Well, now we gotta make tools. These settlers are really demanding. That is for sure. So let's see. First, we need the ore that's over here. Ooh, wow, that's a lot of people. And I totally got... Oh, did I make the biofilament? Yes, I did. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's upgrade these guys. I want more people. $81 out of 88. That takes a lot of people, apparently. 20 a day. That's a pretty big mine. I'm only gonna have 82, so I'm gonna need a couple more. Okay, now I should be enough to get everything there. But you can kind of see where the game can cause you some trouble. Right now, like I said, I have enough water. I'm producing... Where is my water? Yes, I have 2 grays. I'm producing 4 water a day based on this and this and that. Let's guess how much water I'm using right now. 3. So again, I need a water collection. Nutrient paste, I'm doing 4. I'm making 5. Yep, you guessed it. We'll need another one of those. Clothing, I'm making a lot of clothing. I'm not consuming a lot of clothing. Okay, so we're back. Okay. Okay, so we are back to this guy. So we have that now. So we need... Produces biomass, a cheap energy source. We need all of this here. Let's see. I'm not sure which one we need per se. Well, they said they want tools. Oh, we need wood and that graphite thing, which is right here. And I need the biomass and stuff here. So like I said, let's go here. Oof, oof. Look at that population spike. Okay, let's go, peeps. Only 102. So we're going to need another colony here. Okay, so let's see. I got my little island fortress going on here. So let's go ahead and let's put this community center down here. Put another community right there. And let's start producing some houses. Okay, it's 114. 117. 20. 23, 26. 32. Come on. 35. 138. Wonderful. Okay. Okay. So now we have all that made. Let's see. So making tools. We have plenty of stuff. I love that. Okay. Yep. So we're moving here. This is employing a lot of people. We're almost up to where we need to be. Okay, so we can do some upgrades. Oh, yep. Upgrade you to 100. There we go. Medical asset. Medical access. This is what we need. Okay, so let's look here. So we need this. Uh-oh. And this is a moon resource right here, which we cannot get. So you know what that means? Where's my moon? I have a moon? I thought I had a moon. Is that my moon? Tynar. Not sure. Oh, where's my little happy planet? There we go. There they are. Okay, let's see. Let's get it back to the view I'm used to. Okay, so 140. Let's see if we can get that going. 27, 31, 35. Okay, space research. Okay, and space travel. And now the little astronaut guy going here. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna stop for a second. I think you guys should have a good idea of it. We're gonna look at everything we got at the moment. Right now, I produce 6 water a day, but I'm almost using all of it. I'm producing 10 food a day, but I'm using a good amount of paste. Clothing is fine. Tools, meh. I've done better. But you can kind of see how the game goes. And now, you know, like I said, now we're gonna be launching into space. But if we can't fulfill these, this stuff is going to start going, and then we're going to just have our population just collapse. So, like I said, it definitely makes it really fun to look at and try to learn and try to get everything to there. I will leave you at where we are at the moment, and I hope you guys are having a good time. And thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.